Welcome to Lesson 2. In this video, I'll review key pronunciation skills to help you improve your fluency when you speak English. I'll discuss word and sentence stress and intonation. By the end of this video, you'll know which syllable to stress in a word and which words to stress in a sentence. You'll also know when to use rising and falling intonation. First, what is word stress? In English, we stress just one syllable in every word. We say that one syllable more loudly. We say it higher, and we make it last longer. Let's look and listen to some words with two or more syllables. Chicago, grandmother, technology. Let's try some more. Strengthen, January, university. Which syllable gets the stress? Why is word stress so important? Word stress is like a magic key to clear English. As you talk to people, listen to the news, watch movies, you must listen for and practice word stress. It will help you to understand what you hear, and it will let others understand you. In the resources for this lesson, you will find materials to practice word stress. Use an audio dictionary to listen to each of the words and mark which syllable gets the stress. Listen for the syllable that's a little louder and longer. Practice to get it right. Now let's look at the second key pronunciation skill, sentence stress. Sentence stress gives English its rhythm and its beat. It's that ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta you hear when you listen to English. How do we create it? When we say a sentence, some words are strong and others are weak. The last word is the strongest and longest. This combination of strong and weak words creates rhythm in each sentence. Let's see if you can hear it.
He bought some jeans. Ta-ta, ta-ta. He bought a pair of jeans. Ta-ta, ta-ta, ta-ta. John bought 2 pairs of jeans. Ta, 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 ta.
Great listening. You heard correctly. So, why were the verb buy and the nouns pair and jeans stressed? To put it simply, those are the important words. The key words in the sentence, and we always stress the important words. We call them content words. They give us the meaning of a sentence. And what are the content words in every sentence? Action verbs, nouns, adjectives, adverbs, WH question words, and negatives. Try to choose the content words in the next sentences. What about the words we don't stress? They're structure words. We use them to construct our sentences, but they don't carry a lot of meaning, and we don't stress them. We can leave them out, and our listeners will still be able to understand us. So, what are they? They're the prepositions, the pronouns, the articles, the modals, and the helping verbs. What do you need to remember about sentence stress? Content words are the key words. They are the words we stress. They are longer and louder. They always have a beat. If you take them out, the sentence will make no sense. On the other hand, we do not stress the structure words, often the little words in sentences. If you remove them, the sentence will still make sense. So, by saying the content words loudly and making them last longer and the structure words softly and shorter, we create the rhythm of English. Now, let's add intonation to what we have learned about word and sentence stress. What is it? It's the way your voice rises when you ask a question that gets yes or no for an answer. Questions like, do you have the letter? Did you make the call? Rising intonation tells your listener you are asking a question and want yes or no for an answer. Intonation is also the way your voice rises and falls when you make a statement or ask an information question. For example, summer weather in Atlanta is hot and humid. What's the weather like in your country? In rising, falling intonation, your voice rises and falls on the last important words of a sentence. Rising, falling intonation tells your listener that you're finished. It's their time to say something or to answer your question. Let's do a quick review of what we've learned. First, word stress. We stress one syllable in every word. We say that syllable louder, longer, and higher. Second, we looked at sentence stress. In every sentence, we stress the content words, but not the structure words. By saying the content words longer and louder, and the structure words shorter and softer, we create the rhythm of English. And last, we discussed rising and falling intonation. Intonation lets your listener know that you are finished with your statement or question. The best way to improve these skills is to listen and practice. Welcome to our final lesson in Module 1. In this lesson, you will work on something called an elevator speech. We will identify what an elevator speech is, and after this lesson, you will create, deliver, and post your own personal elevator speech. In the professional world, networking or getting to know others in your field is very important. At events like conferences and parties or an everyday chance encounter, opportunity to network and create important personal connections. Let's look at what can happen when you meet somebody important and have a great opportunity to make a connection.
Mrs. Stevens,
Yes.
hello. I've
Hello.
been trying to reach you since a long time ago, and finally I can reach you.
Oh, great. Nice to see you.
nice to see you. And I gotta go. Sorry.
No connection there. So what is the best way to make the connection? In today's business world, the elevator speech has become the way to both introduce yourself and make the other person want to talk more with you and remember you in a positive way. We call them elevator speeches because they're short, like an elevator ride. Yes, they can take place in an elevator, but in reality, they happen everywhere. So what exactly should an elevator speech include? Like any successful speech, it should tell a story, your story. It gives your listeners facts about who you are and makes you someone they want to know. It tells them how you are important to them. At the end of your elevator speech, the person you're talking to should want to know more about you. Finally, end your elevator speech by telling your listener you will contact them soon to continue the conversation. What else should you remember when making your elevator speech? Like every face-to-face encounter, how you sound and how you look is even more important than what you say. What will help you sound and look good? In addition to rhythm and intonation, you want to think about and practice speed and volume. Who you are and makes you someone they want to know. It tells them how you are important to them. At the end of your elevator speech, the person you're talking to should want to know more about you. Finally, end your elevator speech by telling your listener you will contact them soon to continue the conversation. What else should you remember when making your elevator speech? Like every face-to-face encounter, how you sound and how you look is even more important than what you say. What will help you sound and look good? In addition to rhythm and intonation, you want to think about and practice speed and volume. How fast should you speak? How loud? Speak slowly so your listeners understand you. When you speak slowly, you show that you are aware of your listeners and are trying hard to connect with them. Second, use pauses or short stops to highlight important information and help your listeners hear your key points. Change your volume and voice energy. As you speak louder and softer to emphasize important words or phrases, it helps your listeners understand you and connect to what you're saying. Lastly, what else makes you look good? Body language. Your body's nonverbal way of communicating. Use it to let listeners know that you are confident, enthusiastic, friendly, knowledgeable, and organized. Although body language is different in different cultures, some is universal. Your face reflects your emotions. When you smile and look friendly, your listeners know how you feel. Just like your voice, your face shows your energy. Generally, it helps to make eye contact with your listeners. It says that you are thinking about them and talking to them. Stand tall. Add hand gestures to emphasize important points and look natural to your listeners. Use your body language to present your best self. Friendly, enthusiastic, and confident. Use your body language to present your best self. Friendly, enthusiastic, and confident. In this lesson, we identified what an elevator speech is and why we make them. Let's take a minute and review by looking at a successful elevator speech.
Hello, Mrs. Stephens. I'm so happy to meet you. My name is Roosevelt. I've been working in the accounting department for about 2 years. I've studied new software applications and I think they will be great for us. I would love to introduce them to you.
I would like that. Why don't you send me an email and we'll set something up?
I definitely will. Thanks so much. I look forward to going over this program to help the company. Thanks and see you soon.
And what made that speech successful? It told a story and made us want to learn more. It led to a future encounter. It was easy to understand, and it was friendly, energetic, and natural. There are many sample elevator speeches available to view online. Before you make your own elevator speech, find one you really like on YouTube and watch it a few times. Finally, for your last assignment in this module, create your own elevator speech. Record a 1 to 2 minute video role play of an elevator speech and introduce yourself to the class. Catch our attention, give us information about yourself, and make us want to get to know you better. Before you submit your speech, practice, practice, practice. Do it in front of a mirror. Do it for a family member or a friend. Record it and listen to it. Elevator speeches are your chance to show off. Put your best foot forward and have fun. I look forward to seeing your elevator speech.